And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. When you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brings up 2nd. No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Hey, pass.
Go, check it out. Check the call, check the call.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Rush coming and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And he's hauled her way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Thunderbirds, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29 and gain of 4.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Falcon football.
7-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. And Walker has it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So possession goes over here on the prime. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Dragon 60.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Come on. Set. Come 19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking ain't
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Maverick, 6, Bronco 80.
To throw is Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all there will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his pass catching tight end. That's Pitts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Right back to Pitts again. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, break. Get it. Let go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Thunderbirds, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Come on.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Play action. It's Sanders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Second and 13. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
First down, San Diego.
Ready, go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And then he'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First down.
Cowboy 80.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire. Forcing a loss on that play.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Warriors 70, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. First time that they call his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0.
Nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
At the 14-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Sanders. This is caught by Robinson. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Now they'll audible to something else.
38-yard line.
Robinson on a give right side.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down.
Robinson with another carry.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now Sanders.
His pass caught at the 4. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the Falcons' 2-yard line.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on second and inches.
Let's go. Bronco. Ready.
Here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike.
Under pressure, they got him again. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
30-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. He lets it go, deep for Olave.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian Watson, 55 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kicker on.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 6, Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Daniels looking to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70, Hawk 70.
Here's Daniels.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons open the lead up to 34-0.
And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative will not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper to the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Daniels.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Toronto, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. And also regard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he stopped immediately there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Go get him, go get him.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
They'll start out here with an option left. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. That's Sanchez. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. He'll look to throw. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On the set. Ready, ready. Hot, hot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Let's go now. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Welcome back to Toronto. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on third down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Toronto first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up.
Ready.
Back to throw again.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that zero.
That's to Cam Scatteroo out of the backfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
10 at the 21-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Motion, motion.
Panthers.
Back to throw, Daniels.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it is 42-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Isn't that the bottom line? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And this one's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
7, Viking, 18. Chop 60, chop 60. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Three. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this far.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team?
Come on.
We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play that was going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
18, pioneer. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And a San Diego first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Second and 6. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
70 Lions. Alert, check, reload.
On third down, Robinson. And they can't bring him down. And he'll get this one laid up just shy of the 45-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the offense going to use the first of their...
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for the Falcons, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for Toronto, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.